To me, all martial arts come from the same base. There's one core, that's a core of study, that deals with the arts. So no matter if somebody's Shotokan or Taekwondo or any system, I believe that the core is all the same, and it all comes from that same source. What Koshuru is, it's all about studying of the source. And Kempo is about studying the source. And I've got a lot of good friends here today that studied supposedly different systems, but I don't really look at it that way. I really look at it as just one home, one family. But the arts are brought on, I believe, is a study of natural law and movement and motion. And there's several different aspects of the arts that we really don't look at a lot of times. We really don't look at where things come from or the beginning of motion. When we sit in a room or we sit amongst each other, we all adapt to each other's space and their timing. So if I'm in a combative situation, this guy starts to move, I'm going to react right away to wherever he moves to. Why? Is because I want to feel comfortable within my space. Now, because my opponent is here, supposedly he's my opponent, and he wishes to strike again, I'm going to feel him as he rotates to move. I can settle that body weight and lock and create a throw maybe. But the idea is the beginning of motion. As my opponent strikes or hits, I can block, strike, hit, or throw. Depends on where the guy takes place. Now, all of you in this room right now, if one person started to move, everybody else would move and acquiesce to that movement. Am I right or wrong? Everybody would. That's how we fit into a room. This room had 3 walls. We'd all have a rough time dealing with it. But we have 4. My opponent we'll do it slow. My opponent starts to move, I start to adjust. I adjust with his movement. So strike, hit. You can take your counters, you take your moves from there. He moves here in this direction, he starts to move again. I can feel the body as it rotates. As it rotates, it's coming across. Settle, I can feel the body lock and move in. Every single art has this. Anytime you do a shuto or a block or a hit, your body responds to that motion. My opponent strikes again, I can move, position, reposition the body. Goes now, where he's at right now, as he goes to move again, he's going to want to reposition his body. If I move and take up his space, he's uncomfortable. He moves again, I move again, take up that space, he becomes uncomfortable. His body is weightless. If he goes to move again to strike, I can feel where that weight goes and I can drop him. Same thing goes if you're using your hands. A man strikes. You guys are at the dinner table. You move around that dinner table. You don't fall into glasses and things and spill your coffee or whatever. You move and you don't disturb stuff. If he hits, there's your hits. Up. Strikes. Moves. Hits. Power comes from 2 people, not from 1. My opponent goes to strike again. I block. His power is going to be generated from his reposition of the body. I reposition my body at the same time, which I start from the lower base. He goes to move. There's your hit. There's your strike. There's your hit. So what we do is when we study martial arts, we want to study motion movement. Everyone here does that. If a man goes to grab you, you reposition your grab. Grab's not the same. He goes to reposition it back. You move. You can create the throw. Strikes. Hits the hit. Strike slow. Slow motion. Goes to hit. The idea is to reposition the body. Goes to hit. There's a hit. My opponent strikes again. Take your blocks, your hits, your strikes, your kicks. He moves, strike. Same identical movement could be used with a blade. Slow. The idea is all you're doing is working the body. Subtlety in motion is what's important too. When an opponent starts to move or strike, you move your body slowly. You become subtle. Don't over move. Moves. Strike. Strike. Slow-mo. Slow motion. Strike. Martial arts was explained to me by someone a long time ago that it's merely nothing more than dancing. Fighting is when we confuse ourselves on the dance floor. We dance a lot, we know how to fight. Would everybody want to get up and participate for a couple minutes? Okay, I'm going to show you what we're going to do first. We'll start with an outside entry. Man moves. Start your movement here. Stay there. As he moves again, feel the retracting side. As he does, you move your body to the side, hit in between. As the man moves again, move, hit in between. If you feel an extremity, as he goes to move, feel where that locking space is. See where his body locked? Then watch as he repels from that and create your throw. Okay? Doesn't matter whether you go to inside or outside. What I want you guys to do right now is get up and dance with each other. Can you do that? Okay, let's go. Once his hand's out, where's it got to go? What's out goes what? Goes back. What's up goes down, what's down goes up. So the idea is you work on sensitivity. Martial arts is all about sensitivity. When you guys are actually in a fight, what do you have to do? You got to enjoy yourself. So this guy starts to pull that hand back. I want to feel those muscle groups. Any change I make, see what that does to the opponent. He goes to move again. This time I change in a little bit, create a throw. He strikes. There's this. Your hitting technique comes from there too, because this hand's got to respond and move. As he pulls it back, this strikes. At the same time, I'm out of the way. So the idea is all I'm doing is feeling the body. That's all we do. If someone does a hand lock on you, you feel that lock, you go with it, see? Once you feel it, you feel the muscle groups. I might take the leg, the lower base is connected with the upper base. Creates the throw. This is what you want out of your martial arts. You want to learn to let go and feel. Koshiru is all about that. My teacher explained to me once, he said, if you really want to understand the arts, he says, go for a walk. Sit down, feel. That's how you study your arts. I guess my time is up. 2 minutes? You guys want to dance a little bit more? You guys want some more explanation?
Explain checking. Explain when you check.
Slow-mo. Strike. Extension. Stay there. Any place his arm moves back, he's going to have to move it back according to space that's given to him. So as he's going to hit me, this hand comes back, right? Watch him. I'm going to let him hit me. See the space that he occupied? I always tell everybody to observe space. Attack space. This is the space he's needed. As he moves, that checks that space. What does that do to his anatomy? Moves it. He moves again. I touch that much, it moves the space. That allows me to free up, hit, strike, whatever else I want to do. Whether it's a kick or a hit or whatever. Strikes. Moving here, it goes to move. Okay. All I'm doing is checking the body, the posture, the anatomy, the way it moves. Sorry. Is that good? If you guys have any questions, I'll be outside. Thank you so much.